Right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing his truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, which is going to be a short one, I'm on plantation time, so that's the reason. But Spirit hopped on me and told me to make a video, so I'm going to get one in. And I started looking at, Band video, and I came across the Harrison Smith show. And hey, as you can see right there, 1 minute, 36 seconds, I started listening, and you got this U.S. congressman or whoever he is saying that the Iran either hired somebody or had somebody attack or try to assassinate U.S. officials or congressmen, and even over here on U.S. soil. I'm about to play it so you can hear him say it the way he gonna say it. But why is this information coming out? You see, they talk about the anti-S word. They talking about terrorists. Hey, this is not the time to be doing shit to blame the ministry, man. All right? We all know that the ministry is going to be blamed, okay? That's established. But you don't aid into it, man. The men of the Lord ain't going to aid into it. The men of the Lord are not out there with Muslim scarves on, Taliban scarves wrapped around their head. The same ones that they blowing each other the fuck up with over there, they got it on over here, preaching the scriptures. Talk about some of the Hebrew Israelites. What's up with that? You got the other camps out there, they got bulletproof vests on, they got AR-15s on this side, you packing a pistol. They got masks and shit on. They ganged up. Hey, bro, hey, look, listen. Punching East, look, this stuff is going to get us blamed. And we're not supposed to be doing things that get us blamed. That's going to get us blamed, man. Before you know it, Esau just has to take the ammunition you already gave him and make a video and put a presentation out there, put a couple deep fakes in there. Before you know it, he's concocted something that blame the ministry, and you niggas out there added into it. Hey, through history, you can't take that back. That's a 2/3 action, man. You can't take that back. You aided in the blaming of the ministry. You don't want that on you, man. So we're supposed to be moving in a certain way here, man. And this is more like a righteous rant.
Assassination attempts against this largest state's
their new central bank digital currency, the ESGs, and more.
But it's not just Hamas. As the world's largest state sponsor of terrorism, the Iranians, for instance, have directly or by hiring criminals mounted assassination attempts against dissidents and high-ranking current and former U.S. government officials, including right here on American soil.
I was like, wow. So the Islamic Republic is that close to me, even here in Brooklyn? And this is the nature of the Islamic Republic, kidnapping their dissidents and executing them.
The cyber...
You see that? So you see it. They talking about terrorists being here close to you, touching on U.S. officials, man, and congressmen. You had this lady, I don't know exactly who she is, but you had her on the news saying, damn, they right there, they close to me like that in Brooklyn? Hey, I'm trying to tell you, look at this, man. I was just talking to a Jake here on the plantation. And I said, I typed into the Google, or said into the Google, who is Hamas? Just getting more into them and shit like that. The Google said what they said, and he was listening. And the only thing he said, terrorism. So anytime he hear anything about, the Muslims and the scar, all that shit, bro, they think the Muslims and that equals to terrorism to them. So knowing that type of stuff, you ain't supposed to be moving a certain way, man. Because they gonna link us with that shit. This is lock here. Back. But yeah. You supposed to move a certain way. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna sit there and be like, oh nah, they Hebrew Israelites. Nah, they not Muslims. You gotta understand that the Muslims took a lot from. Now I ain't gonna know that shit. As soon as you could tell by right now. As soon as you tell a motherfucker you don't eat pork, they automatically think you Muslim. So how much more you got the Muslim scarf on? You got the beard. We ain't got the long hair. And now you talking about, you got these these east ways, you know, these eastern ways to you. Oh man, just come on, man. I don't have to even get into it like that, bro. Like, come on, make the math. Jake gotta stop being so goddamn slow. Like, that's not even too deep. Like, hey, they're moving on this terrorist shit. We all understood that they're trying to blame the ministry. The ministry is going to be blamed. Why you got guns and shit out there? Why y'all fighting? Muslim scarves and all of this shit on. As you see, man, hey, so if Esau was to come around and do false flag terror attacks here in the U.S. soil, then what would happen? They can point the finger at us. They can say, well, they anti-S, they anti-Sim, right? Or they got ties to that Islam shit. Come on, let's not forget. Did not they already try to tie us to Islam? Okay, Malone. Did they not already try false flags attacks on the false Jews? And then when it didn't stick, it just like, you know, they just left it. But they tried that already. It's like Jake and the Truth will fuck around and a certain amount of time will go by and he fuck around and will forget the things that's happened. Like, what? Are you like, where you at? Like, are you here? Anyway, man, this has been a righteous rant. I'll play a little bit more of this and I'm gonna get back on this plantation.
Cyber targeting of American interests and critical infrastructure that we already see conducted by Iran and non-state actors alike, we can expect to get worse if the conflict expands, as will the threat of kinetic attacks.
What new tactics do hackers have up their sleeves? Will they use more?
All right, hope it's been edifying. And with that, say shalom.